Before we begin, let's discuss the parts of the BAU Plus sensor. This is the sensor body. It houses cable fitting and a standardized protection circuitry across all BAU sensors. This is the adapter. It is uniquely tailored for each tap design. This is the contact assembly right here. For connection on this assembly, we have 3 screws right here. This is the Rogowski coil connection. Before we install the BAU Plus, you must perform the following measurements with a multimeter on the pin terminal to check that you have a working sensor. Measure the resistance between pin 3 and 4. The reading should be about 10 mega ohms. Measure the resistance between pin 1 and pin 2. The reading should be about 5 kilo ohms. Between pin 4 and ground, the reading should be about 0 ohms. Measure the resistance between pin 3 and ground, should be reading about 10 mega ohms. Pin 1 and ground should be open circuit, and pin 2 and ground should be open circuit as well. These are the steps to install the BAU Plus sensor. First, you're going to go into the C1 tab and remove the cover for it. Then you're going to grab the BAU Plus sensor and remove the 3 screws that are holding the body and the adapter together. Once the screws are loose, you're going to be able to remove the adapter from the BAU body. You're going to see that we have the threading and we also have a gasket in there. For the gasket, we're going to apply a silicone compound, and then for the threading, we're going to apply an anti-oxidation grease. Once the compounds have been applied to both the threading and the gasket, you're going to be able to screw this back into the C1 tab. If the adapter cannot be hand tightened to the bushing test tab, there might be issues with the thread, such as cross threading or incorrect threading, or with the mechanical dimensions of the adapter itself. Address and resolve any problems before retightening. You're going to grab a wrench and apply a 1/4 of a turn to 1/2 a turn to the adapter. Once the adapter is tight, we're going to grab the body of the BAU and we're going to see here a second gasket. To this gasket, we're going to apply the same silicone compound as before. Now the BAU is ready to go into the adapter. We want to place the BAU in a position where the Rogowski connection is facing downwards. Be sure the contact assembly makes good electrical contact with the pin in the test tab. Once the body of the sensor is in the test tab, we want to connect the electrical connection to the pins. After that, we want to lower the locking mechanism and set it to place. Once the electrical connection is made, we want to bring in the seal tight. As the last step, you want to position the cable of the sensor in an angle where the weight of it doesn't cause strain to the whole assembly. After installing the BAUs and landing the wires into the control cabinet, you will want to grab a multimeter and perform some resistance checks on the terminals. With that, now you know how to install a BAU Plus sensor.